everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today we're talking jicama. This is part of the series on Vegetables 101, so this is Jicama 101. We're covering the basics today. Now, forgive me, I do have some notes here. There's a lot of information here. If I don't answer all your questions about jicama, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments section below, and I'll be glad to do more research on your behalf if I can. First of all, what is this interesting little vegetable here that sort of kind of looks like a potato, but it's not? Okay, it's a root vegetable similar to a potato in that respect. It's native to Mexico, Central and South Americas. It's often called a Mexican yam bean, a Mexican turnip, and even a Mexican potato. The plant is so popular, it's not only found in the Americas, but it's found all over the world. It's just loved all over the world. It does look and have the texture similar to a potato, but the flesh is firm and crunchy, more like a pear, and the taste is fabulous. It is similar to an apple, but just mildly sweet and just the hint of an apple if you have a good one. And from what I've read, and I haven't been able to verify this in my most recent research on this, the smaller ones are the sweeter ones. Perhaps. I'm not going to verify that or swear to it, but that's something I remember reading. Nutrition tidbits. Jicama is low in calories. There's only 49 calories in 1 cup. So if you're watching your calorie intake, this is a good option for you. It is high in soluble fiber, inulin, which is particularly wonderful and helpful for our gut microbes. So if you eat a bit of jicama here and there, you will help to keep your microflora very happy. And of course, with the fiber in the inulin, it will also help in bowel regulation and also helps to control your blood sugar and may also help to control your triglycerides as well. So this is a very healthful thing. It also is very high in vitamin C and has some potassium in there and other nutrients as well. So jicama has a lot of nutritional bang for the buck and for this appearance. How to choose ones? Jicamas, look for ones that feel and look firm with as little bruising and scars on them as you can find. Certainly avoid any ones that have any sign of mold on them. It will be a green mold. Look for that, and please opt out of any ones that have any mold on them, because they are prone to getting mold if dampness gets on them. Fresh versus frozen versus canned. Well, I don't think you're going to find canned jicama anywhere. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have never seen it. Frozen, you will probably not find it frozen either. You will probably only find it fresh. Okay. Jicama can be frozen, but if you freeze it, the starches in there may change and may not be the same when you get done with it. So freezing is not necessarily your best option on this. The best thing to do is to buy it and eat it fresh, and buy it relatively close to the time when you expect to eat it so that you don't have to store it for any extended period of time. Speaking of storing, we want to store it in a cool, dry place, and dry is key here. Dry is key because, again, if it gets moist, it will be very prone to getting mold on it. So that's a very important point. Once it's cut, again, you want to take the dry jicama, wrap it up in plastic wrap, store it in the refrigerator, use it as quickly as you can, 3 to 5 days. Storage in the fridge, I would say max, okay? How to prepare it? Well, I don't think you're going to find it in the store with leaves and stems on them, but the leaves and stems, the seeds, and the peel are not edible. I will repeat, the peel is not edible. It does contain a toxic compound in there that, no, it will not kill you, but it can make you sick, okay? So you always want to peel your jicama, okay? So you want to cut off and then wash what you plan to use at that moment. Leave the remaining part completely dry and wrap that part in plastic, store it in the fridge, unless you're going to eat the whole thing at one time. Okay, once it's peeled, then if you need to give it a rinse, give it a rinse, and then cut that flesh into whatever size pieces you intend to use. And the beauty of it is, once it's cut, it will not turn brown like a potato or an apple would. That's really a wonderful part of this. So, cooking and serving methods. This is can be used raw, or it can be used cooked. Raw, I think, is probably a more common way to serve jicama. And I want to tell you that I first tried jicama years ago when I had my bakery. And I bought a small one because I didn't know if I was going to like it, but I wanted to try it. So I peeled off a slice. I was a little bit hungry and needed a quick snack. And I peeled a slice and I ate it. And it was so delicious to me with that just little bit of sweetness and a little bit of hint of apple that I kept going back for more, one slice after the other, after the other. And before I knew it, I ate the entire jicama in that one setting, one slice at a time. It was that good to me, and I have not given it up since because it's just so good. So obviously it's delicious raw in salads or in slaws. It pairs well with cabbage, carrots, onions, and all kinds of slaws as well. That crispness that it has and that hint of apple just makes it go really well in all kinds of salads. A favorite way that jicama is eaten in Mexico is to chill the slices and then cover them with some chili powder, some salt, and a drizzle of lemon or lime juice. And that's a favorite snack in the Hispanic countries, so you might want to give that a try. It sounds wonderful to me. There is a salsa suggestion that I have in my notes here that will be in the description box below. I won't go into all the details on it, but it just sounds wonderful. Black bean and jicama salsa. So I want to urge you to give that a try as well. Cooked, it goes wonderfully in stir fries. It has a crispness similar to a water chestnut, but then that little sweetness that it has just makes it fabulous, pairing with all sorts of vegetables. And so it goes well with meats as well and seafood. You can even grill jicama, and you can even add it to soups as well. Jicama can also be roasted, and I have directions for that in my notes as well. So, and how to preserve it, I've already mentioned that. You want to make sure it's dry. Anything that's cut needs to be for sure dry, wrapped well, and stuck in the refrigerator for a few days at the most. What herbs and flavorings pair well with jicama? Cilantro, onions, chili powder and peppers, lemon, lime, orange, any sort of a citrusy tart note like that pairs well with it. Foods that go with it, not only lemon, lime, and orange, but assorted fruits, like I've mentioned. It would be fabulous in a fruit salad. Bell peppers, mangoes, cucumbers, carrots, jalapenos, black beans, all these go well with jicama, and again, any vegetable combination if you want to add it to a stir fry. In addition to that, I have a number of links for the internet with different recipes that sounded good to me, so that I've got them in the notes there that you can feel free to click on them and give them a whirl as well. I sure hope this answers your questions about jicama. If it does not, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below if there's any other information that you need. I'll be glad to research it for you if I can, if it's something that I can possibly answer. And I do want to urge you to give this a try. Again, it's not very pretty to look at, but it's absolutely delicious to eat as far as I'm concerned, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Let me encourage you to give it a try if you have not. You can even just slice it into matchsticks and dip it in your favorite dip. Or mix it in with applesauce, coleslaw, something like that. It's fabulous. This is Judi at Judi in the Kitchen. I hope this helps. Have a great day.